there's one thing I truly love in this world, it's cottage cheese. What I don't love about cottage cheese is that it costs $8 for one of these. Believe it or not, this cost $8. Now, I love it because it's jam-packed full of protein and it's quick and easy. And in my midlife crisis quest of trying to not be fat and gross, I've decided to eat a lot more of it than I normally would. I saw something on the internet. It's not what you're thinking. It's about cottage cheese. You can make cottage cheese from heating milk on the stove, and then you pour some vinegar into the warm milk and then it turns into cottage cheese. So I'm going to see if that's true and if it is any cheaper than spending my life savings on cottage cheese. The first thing I got to do is measure out 8 cups of milk. Okay. So far, pretty easy. I think the hard part about doing this is just standing around and stirring this until it gets up to temperature. $125. Can't stop stirring yet. Okay, we have reached our target temperature, so I'm going to bring it over here off the heat. Turn the stove off. Bring you with me. And we're going to stir in 3/4 cups vinegar. Slowly, it says, so we'll try to take our time. Try to not block the camera with my hands. There. So far it's been a lot of stirring, but it hasn't been difficult by any stretch of the imagination. The recipe says just stir for about a minute, make sure everything's really well distributed, and then I'm going to cover it and let it rest for about half an hour. Okay, 30 minutes has gone by. It has curdled very nicely. So the next thing I have to do is to strain it. Okay, so first bowl, colander, and last but not least, some cheesecloth. Okay, let's see what we got. Looks like cottage cheese. Look at that. Made my own cottage cheese. Okay, so the next step is to add some cream into this. It's awfully dry and crumbly right now. It's not ready to consume. I'm going to taste it. Cheesy. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm going to slowly mix in some half and half to give it some texture back. So I'm going to weigh what I got. 486 grams. I'll do a little bit of quick math and figure out if I came out ahead financially on this expedition. So after figuring out the cost per 100 grams, to make this cost about 82 cents per 100 grams. To buy it costs $1.07 per 100 grams, so this is cheaper. It did take a while. At the rate I eat this, I'm not sure that I could keep up with making it, but I could also do a bigger batch. I'm also not eating all the junk that they add into store-bought cottage cheese, so I think I'll try to keep doing this as much as possible. It will also become much more valuable once I can get my hands on a dairy cow, or like a fresh source of dairy. So I think overall it's a win. And it's really delicious. Oh, Elizabeth's gonna try some. What do you think?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fresh and clean tasting.
You know what I want in it? Peaches.
Peaches, yeah. Mm-hmm. It'd be... Got my own spoon. So anyways, if you're curious about getting buff using cottage cheese, I'd say give it a go.